show, where we are going to announce our safe haven for family members destroyed by Philadelphia Family Court and DHS, child support fraud, stealing, kidnapping for children, abuse of children, and how we're going to form citizens grand juries and a $1 billion class action where at least 50 families are going to sue the city of Philadelphia, Mayor Michael Nutter, Kevin M. Dowdy, Margaret T. Murphy, several judges, several child advocates, and we will name DHS, of course, Anne Marie Ambrose, and the unified Pennsylvania judicial system. God bless everyone, and Merry Christmas. We love you, Ezekiel and Ariel. We love you so much. Ezekiel and Ariel Brown, your mother is Lorraine Grinage, your grandmother is Roxanne Grinage. It's December 21st, 2010. This is the Norristown Transportation Center. Roxanne Grinage, higherlyrics.org. What are you guys signing up for?
We're doing a survey for the customer satisfactory survey. Okay. 10-minute survey over the phone. They call you and you'll be eligible for $25 gift certificate.
Okay, I'll fill this out if you take one of our flyers. The people
yes, I will.
The people of Philadelphia that have been victimized by DHS corruption and family court.
Yes, I will take one of your flyers. Oh, your call. Okay.
2010. I hope you can see now. I have my little camera propped up here at the Norristown Transportation Center. We the people, the families of Philadelphia that are interested in rescuing children being slaughtered and their parents being by DHS and the family court corruption, including child support fraud. Our shopping as a group for whistleblower fraud law firms that specialize in retaliation for a $1 billion class action that will name not only the city of Philadelphia and Mayor Michael Nutter, Philadelphia District Attorney Garcette Williams, and the various judges of the Philadelphia Family Court as defendants, but also our unified judicial system following New York's November 10, 2010 lead to hold the entire holding proofs as lawful filings, monitored dockets, that there is docket discrimination, manipulation, censorship, colleague protection, up and through the U.S. District Court, and sadly our Eastern District of Pennsylvania attorney, U.S. District Attorney, having ignored lawful filings of proofs while children are being destroyed. We are also, as a result of the public mob assault, no arrest for Eric Brown and Sandra Sullivan in the abduction and slaughter of my grandchildren, Ezekiel and Ariel Brown, and them attempting to murder me with a force of a 30-meter witness by U.S. At the Roundhouse Jail. We've since found out that it's not even standard procedure to take so-called diabetes testing unless it's asked for, and a U.S. Marshal witnessed me saying that I am not diabetic, I have low blood sugar all my life, and a jail nurse, a large, white, burly, very rude woman, having a hissy fit, a tantrum if I didn't allow her to stick me with this needle, and when I tried to sign my name under duress, she had another hissy fit. So, we have that U.S. Marshal witnessing that I was stuck with a 30 needle against my will for a supposed diabetes test. This jail nurse at the Roundhouse ate the race city of Philadelphia, telling the U.S. Marshal that everything was fine with my sugar, to have African male nurse come back and tell me 2 hours later, take me from my cell and try to stick me again, saying I am in fact diabetic with supposed to be 146. Now, I was there on a federal hold being escorted by U.S. Marshals because my husband had already sued. There's a famous docket, all plaintiffs and all related dockets, Roxanne Grinage versus Fern Brown Kaplan, Esquire et al., and Timothy E. Vicente, Esquire et al., U.S. Eastern District, Pennsylvania Eastern District 209, CV 04119. Related to that docket is my husband, William Brownson, and my grandchildren, Ezekiel Kyle Brown, Ariel Roxanne Brown, suing Anne Marie Ambrose, who's the current commissioner of DHS deliberately falsifying records mismanagement to kidnap children for profit, injuring them, disabling them in the process, and killing them. And Judge Robert J. Matthews, who's issuing tyrannical, child-abusing orders and running circus courts in complete conflict with any canon codes of conduct or judicial reform. Judge Robert J. Matthews, that's William Brownson, Ezekiel Zakael Brown, Ariel Roxanne Brown versus Anne Marie Ambrose. Judge Robert J. Matthews, $6.2 million, theft of vested interests, career theft. Then there's another related docket in the U.S. District Court, also administered by, adjudicated by Honorable Mitchell S. Goldberg, a federal judge, who, if you look at those dockets, refused to recuse himself in the presence of all this proof that he was covering up Timothy E. Vicente participation in fraud of Georgia Superior Court, fraudulent divorce, fraudulent annulment, and bigamous wedding with Timothy Vicente's friend, the Vicente family's friend, Mayor of Norwood, George F. McCloskey, and several other malicious crimes, including insurance fraud, car theft, and other crimes that aggravated where Lorraine Grinage versus Sandra O'Sullivan, Eric Brown, Diane Kearney, Lenwood Kearney for the December 13, 2009 aggravated assaults upon minors while in the commission of Social Security fraud, disability fraud, and concealment of self-employment earnings. And that's U.S. District Docket, Pennsylvania Eastern District 210 CV 00179 MSG. We are going to go down to City Hall. It may just be me. We're going to announce the People's Grand Jury of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, People's Grand Jury, Protective Custody, Unified Force, where we're going to form and invoke our constitutional right to form grand juries of no less than 12 and no more than 24 signatures to revoke, indict the authorities vested by the people in the elected officials. We're going to take it back. R. Seth Williams is completely unable to protect the public safety. For whatever reason, he has failed to uphold his oath to uphold the public safety, to protect us. And Brian Jones, all these, the June 8th mob assault of beat down we got in the street. Brian Jones is constant retaliation. Night before last, the little baby girl that DHS was ordered to release was beat by the woman, choked by the woman, ran out into the streets in the middle of the night, and they're trying to find her. We are enslaved. We need to build our own underground railroad, a new civil rights movement. We need to revoke the authorities. We need to find safe houses for these children. We're going to put all our resources into it. If you are someone with a recovery house, if you're someone with a rooming house, if you're someone with a room in your house, we are going to use our funding to retain places that are for safe passage for people that are escaping the tyrannical warrants from our courts for the sake of destroying, that are just issued for no other reason than to beat down parents who would come and protect their family and their children, and to force children back into the most abusive situations possible. If you're a young adult, a teenager, an adolescent that is running away, we're going to have a toll-free number that you can call. We'll hide you out, and we're not going to hide out from anybody. The people are going to immediately announce to Eric Holder and President Obama that these escapees, these slaves who have chosen to flee and go for freedom are under the protection of the families of Philadelphia County, who have revoked and indicted those judges' orders, and we don't have to listen to those judges' orders, and we are prepared for the tyrannical arrest. We will stand. We will stand, and we will protect our children. We will protect our families, and we will protect those parents who want to protect their families. And we will only talk to Eric Holder and his marshals. We are not going to deal with issues corruption, poison, U.S. Eastern District anymore. On 11/08, I did hand deliver to our U.S. District, Eastern District, Zane David Manager, put a video up of me in the office hand delivering on disc lawful filings of proof that a federal judge did cover up for government protection the crimes of willful reckless child endangerment that resulted in my grandchildren being destroyed. Okay?